What's happening out there, Call of Duty community? This is it, guys. This is your first ever e-rev Black Ops Call of Duty cast here for you guys. So I got to get used to calling you guys Black Ops community instead of COD 4 community. And that way I don't mess up and have to restart all my casts, as I've had to do many a times here for the roundtables and such. But we are going to be bringing you guys a little bit of a pug scrim here. Going to have some guys from that Taking Your Talents to South Beach squad there, former loaded team. A lot of big names there, as well as it looks like a lot of guys here from VVV. So Cubed and his team are going to be making their appearance here. Just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be casting here, what you guys are going to be watching here. This is going to be CTF here on Villa. Villa, I don't know. That's what I'm going to call it for now. So what you guys are going to be seeing is the CTF game type. This is not bare bones mode, I don't believe here. I do see a plethora of attachments out here. So I don't think we're going to see the bare bones mode. I could be wrong there. Again, I actually haven't played the bare bones mode. I've been talking about it a lot, and it sounds great, but I haven't actually seen it yet. So I couldn't tell you if I wanted to as to whether or not that's what we're seeing. I'll ask one of the players here shortly. For those of you who are expecting to see Anger on the mic tonight, your guess is as good as mine as to where he is. I have no idea. I didn't even really know we were doing this tonight, and but here we are. So let's talk a little bit here about the CTF game type. We're playing two 10-minute halves here. Of course, it's again not a score-based system here. It's going to be a time-based system here. So you're really never out of it until you're out of time, and that's going to be an interesting thing to see here. Is of course we've been playing Search and Destroy and bomb site-based maps here throughout the Call of Duty series. So for the next 20 minutes here, we'll be showing you guys some video. I'm not going to get too into the play-by-play here for you guys. Going to do a little bit more of an overview of stuff and give you guys a good look at the map. And I can tell you right now from watching these guys that they have a glorious amount of frame rate compared to me. So that is very apparent to me right now, as these guys don't appear to be lagging at all. That also has something to do with, of course, the private server and having less people in there, that sort of thing. But this is 5v5, 3 spectators in here. I believe one is a demo client, and the other is myself and my video man for the night, which is Bobcat. So big ups to him. And let's do a little bit of a roster rundown here for you guys, so you guys can get to know the players you're going to be watching here tonight as I babble on and on. For the VVV side here, we'll call him VVV, Vision, Valor, Victory here. Going to have Cubed, Frizz, Fish Mage. I'm going to call him Fish because I have no idea what that name is. Swirly and Skins here. And on the other side here, we're going to have this Taking Our Talents to South Beach team. Currently, I believe they're probably just unnamed right now, as I'm sure they will be one of the first teams to pick up a major sponsor here. As they have the Battlefield legend, Michael D on the field here, Michael 3D, Rob Wiz, of course, the Call of Duty legend is in here as well, Curious G, Juvenile, and TM, all fantastic players in their own right here, doing it big here on Villa. So, CTF here, of course, what you're going to see, there's normally 2 to 3 different passages or running lanes, if you will. For the CTF teams to use, gather the flags, take it back, and try to stay away from each other, do all the flag running and that sort of thing. And currently it's going to be 2-0 right here, as the Tropas, I don't even know how to pronounce the team sides here, Tropas, are going to be winning here against the Op4 here. So 2-0 here. That's in favor of this Taking Our Talents to South Beach, former players from a lot of the big teams here, and they've taken an early lead here. And I tell you guys, it's going to be interesting to see how actually the, not only how the skill gap closes with CTF and things like that, but also whether or not the sides are, going to be as maybe one-sided or maybe it's completely even. Who knows? If the map is a mirror, of course, it'll be even. But how the side choice will play into CTF rules, if it's going to be as big of an effect as it was in Search and Destroy. Looking through here, I don't have anybody to co-cast with me to talk about this, but am I like the only guy who hasn't prestiged yet? I see a lot of that going on in here. I heard some people got banned over the prestige hacking and all that kind of business, so boo-hoo to that. I don't know whether that's actually true or not. So let's take a look here actually at the weapon choice. It's actually a pretty good, at least more than I thought we were going to see here, as far as the different weapon types here. Pretty much everything you guys have seen people talking about here. You got maybe an AUG or 2 on the field, but other than that, 74 used mostly. Also, the assault rifle here that's escaping my my tongue right now, as I can't remember the name of it. It'll come to me. It really plays more like an SMG here than it does an assault rifle. So, and those are the kind of things we could potentially see taken out here with rule set game type changes, as well as you know, maybe weapon modifiers here in the future. Right now, not so much, as you know, there's a lot of bare bones stuff going on. Let's take a look here, see if we could find the flag for you guys. As I believe juvenile, or no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cycle through and see what the flag identifier actually looks like. Identifier. Okay, here we go. Frizz is going to be the flag man right now. As I'm going to switch around and show you guys Bobcat if you want to. If you want to show these guys some of the sweet stuff we can do in spectator mode in this game. I'm in third person right now here, actually following Frizz, and Bobcat. You can see the pretty flag there, as well as looks like he's got some tattoos on his face. Looks like Mike Tyson, really. He's like a white chocolate Mike Tyson right now. So. Frizz hanging out here. He's going to be playing by the courtyard area, fountain area, whichever you may want to call it here with that flag. And I will make the comment that you should not go to free spectator mode while you're in third person mode, because that made my screen all weird. So I'll back out of that, get things going again here for you. And looks like captures on the field here, guys. We're going to have Rob Wiz with 2 caps here. His teammates Curious G is going to have one of his own, as well as one there from Michael 3D. Michael D going to be on top of his team there with a 13 and 10. We're going to have a 14 and 9 coming from Curious G. TM 11 and 8, and a 4 and a 5 respectively from the Wiz Kid and Juvenile. However, they do have again a lot of returns and captures there. So. The other side here, who is being shut out currently, 4-0 right now here, is still in favor of this taking our talents to South Beach roster. We're going to have Cubed on top of his team, which we are all very used to seeing. Evidently that has carried over from the Call of Duty game type to the Black Ops game type, as he's going to be 16 and 9 for his team right now with 3 returns. He's the only person on his team to actually get a return. And that is going to be the end of the round here. That's going to be 5-0. Therefore, taking our talents to South Beach squad. So we'll get started here with the second half relatively soon. Tell you what, Bobcat, while we're at it, for the people who actually haven't seen this map, or for the people who haven't played the game, and while that may seem ridiculous, they're definitely out there. Do you want to do a little bit of a flyover here? Give people an idea of what we're looking at, and maybe take a look at the map, all those kinds of things, as you can see. What the map's looking like here while I'm rambling. Alright, it would appear my spectator mode is frozen. So this is why we do these practice casts, is I don't really understand what's going on here. So alright, hold on guys. I'm going to try to reconnect. See what that does for me. I'll tell you what we'll do here, Bobcat. I'm going to leave. Invite me back if you would. And then, because I can't just reconnect, I don't think. Nope. So, invite me back if you would, and we'll get back into this thing. So, I'm leaving. Invite me back. Apologize, guys, for apologies for the what's that, Bobcat? All right, here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to Bobcat, you're going to have to join a team and then hit spectator real quick. Like, join a team and then hit change team and then hit spectator. And if that doesn't work, just bounce. So these are the issues we may or may not run into here with Black Ops, guys. So feeling our way through it, and this is our first, of course, practice cast here. Did that work out for you, Bobcat? I did not. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I am headed back into the game here for you guys, and apologies again for Black Ops technical difficulties here on e-rev TV as we make our way through some of the first casting of this game to show you guys what you're going to see here. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm headed back into the game as evidently spectator mode freezes at halftime and you have to change teams, join team spectator, and that's just going to be the way that works out. So I'm back, guys, here on Villa. This is CTF, and looks like things are going to be somewhat different here. It's going to be 1-0 right now for this VVV team. Again, they lost last half 5-0 here, 10-minute halves. Not going to do another roster rundown here for you guys, but as you can see, the game is visually appealing. It's really, as they said, it's a souped-up Modern Warfare 2 looking engine from Treyarch that's brought us this game. So it's pretty. Frame rates seem to be a lot better in private servers. I've been in private servers quite a bit now. I just haven't scrimmed. I've just been around looking at the maps and messing with different things. So big kudos to these two teams for letting us get in here and take a look at what was going on and take a look at the weapons they're using here and doing all kinds of stuff here for us. So again, CTF is the game type we're playing tonight. I think we might do a little domination stuff here. Maybe demolition. Actually, I think it's what it was, demolition. But I'm going to have to perhaps cut that short as, again, Anger was supposed to do the cast tonight, and I have no idea where he went. No idea where he's at. If you guys have seen him, maybe there's a Lakers game on, something like that. As I'm going to have to go do some Alienware Arena Counter-Strike Source stuff here pretty soon. But we'll give you guys what we can before we got to go. And I'm assuming we'll make it through the CTF match for you guys so you could take a look at it. And again, pretty much only 3 weapons on the field right now, which is somewhat disappointing, but pretty realistic in the sense of that's exactly what Call of Duty 4 was, except for when we had separate weapons for separate sides. So that was something that I've always been a proponent of, but it would appear that's not going to be the case here, as I'm actually going to go third person here on the Wiz Kid right here. Rob Wiz running with the flag right now, got the pistol out. Arms are pumping here, as he's going to make a clean cap here. So Dolphin Dive capped, and he will pick up like his 6th, 7th, 8th capture of the match here. So that's another thing that we should probably talk about on future roundtables here on e-rev TV is the ability to dolphin dive in this game. It is ludicrous sometimes, as far as jumping on top of bombs and around corners, and you're just you're pretty much Superman in it all the way around. So it's pretty hilarious stuff. And I tell you, it's refreshing as I'm in here watching these guys how many of them have pretty awesome face paint. So TM in particular totally looks like the Joker. If you want to go third person on him there, Bobcat, give people a little bit of an idea what they're going to be seeing from the customization of this game. And we'll see some camo faces out there. We got Cube going to be plain Jane here. He just looks like a total normal dude with a gun. He's going to be running the flag here for his team, and he's going to get shot in the back there by Juvenile. So Juvenizzle getting his say in there. And let's see if we got anybody else with some epic face paint here. Curious G actually kind of looks like a member from Kiss, only camo. And take a look here at Rob Wiz, who looks like he smeared some blood on his face. And Skins totally went for the straight camo. So there you guys have it. And a lot of stuff. And again, of course, Frizz looks like the milk chocolate Mike Tyson right now. And again, we're playing 5v5 right now, and I know we've had some arguments for the 6v6 game type, even 4v4. Really, I've heard these meanderings around here. 5v5, especially if we're playing CTF, we can't go any lower than 5v5. Going higher than 5v5 is a risk, as far as these, getting to land, sponsors, the money, the economic issue of it all. That's where I see the issue, and so that's what we're looking at here is we test out some game types here. I do want to mention that CG has followed up with Civo in announcing their game type and rule set, so to speak, in a config file, which was absent from Civo. But I really like the idea of it in a sense that you can run this config file and get everything running correctly and how it should be, at least to the extent that you can. With the current customization of the game and the ability to mod not being there, it's really kind of a little bit of an honor code system, but more than we've had in previous weeks. So if you guys want to check out that article, it's on the e-rev TV homepage, and we'll be sure to give you guys all kinds of news. Again, we are your source for all Black Ops news, all that kind of stuff, so make sure you check it out. And we got all kinds of interesting stuff there on teams, players, events, Alienware stuff, all kinds of stuff going on in e-rev TV. And make sure you check out our announcement on e-rev Network, as that is definitely a big deal for us, and hopefully you guys too. Let's see. I am noticing that I can't actually see the timer. I think we got 30 seconds left here. I can't see it underneath my FPS counter. So probably 30 seconds left here. It's 2-2 tied up this half, as I believe this will be a win here for this taking your talents to South Beach, winning a scrim in CTF. So pretty refreshing to watch here, though. These players are still the same talented players that we've seen in the past, and their shots have not suffered any, but the weapons have changed, and some of them are freaking laser beams. So that being what it is, guys, this is our probably our sign-off here, as we've got some Counter-Strike to cast here in about 30 minutes we need to get ready for, as Michael 3D is going to go out on top at 27-22, 28-22 from TM, and I did not get a chance to get those other scores in there. So that is going to be the fantastic scrimcast on e-rev TV for Black Ops. So there you guys have it, as we learned some things, as we hope you did too, if you don't have the game yet or you haven't scrimmed the game yet. And we'll be back again with all the Black Ops coverage you guys can handle, and I promise you guys, Anger makes me look like a liar. I mean, every time I'm on air, I'm like, Anger's coming back, guys. Anger's back. And then he schedules something and then doesn't show up, and I'm on the air again talking to you guys. So I promise you he's real. He's not like my invisible friend that I'm talking to or anything. So Anger will be back, and the old team, the old crew will be put back together for this this new COD series game. And I really look forward to it. So for myself, my video guy, Bombcat, everybody else at e-rev TV, this is us signing off. Hope you enjoyed it. Take a look at it. It's not much, but it is what it is. So good night, guys. Make sure you check out our coverage for Alienware Arena and everything else like that. Black Ops, CS, StarCraft 2, TF2, all kinds of stuff going on. So we'll check you guys later. This is One Sum. I'm out of here.